Are you battle tested? I have a quote here from Dax Shepard. It says, "Success is just a war of attrition." Sure, there's an element of talent you should probably possess, but if you stick around just long enough, eventually something is going to happen. And that's what happened to me. I mean, for me, it took me about 18 years to have any type of success. I mean, I played football in junior high, high school, and college. I was part of losing teams all the way through. Then I got into business for myself as an entrepreneur and struggled for 9 years. And so literally I didn't have success for many, 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 many years, but the hope of success was there. I saw other people that were making it happen, and I was like, me too. I'm gonna do it. I just had to stick around long enough. One of my friends that was in the military, he always told me, so you can always count on the guy next to you falling back, when you're like in a race, so to speak. And so it's like I can always count on people kind of falling off because I had that stamina. I had really that stick-to-itiveness. I mean, think about Michael Jordan. I mean, he got demoted down to JV because he didn't make the varsity team in his sophomore year in high school. That caused him to work even harder, and then he got a full-ride scholarship to UNC, right? And then also Carrie Underwood. I mean, she's famous now, but she had dreams of singing when she was a little girl, and then she kind of, after high school, kind of temporarily gave up on it, and she waited tables, worked at a zoo. I mean, just really, she thought it was kind of practical to kind of scale back the accelerator on her career. She thought it was, unrealistic, but it was still in the back of her mind, and she stuck around with it. And then she decided to try out for American Idol, and the rest is history, right? And so my question for you is what are you sticking around on right now? Do you think you're about to give up on something? Maybe you need to stick around a couple of more years at what you're doing, or another 5 years. For me, in my entrepreneurial career, when I finally became an entrepreneur and that clock started, in business, it took me 9 years to make any kind of money. 9 years. I mean, think about that. I mean, the average restaurant is profitable in 3 to 5 years. It took me 9 years. I guess I was a slow learner. But for me we all have a learning curve in whatever part of life that we're pursuing, especially in business or whatever, right? And so we all have that learning curve. And so, for me, it was longer, and I love to learn, but it took me a while to get it, okay? But I just took it day by day by day. That's what I did, okay? And so what you don't want to do is don't try to live next week right now. Don't try to live next year right now. I want you to live right now, okay? Take it one day in front of the other, and don't compare yourself to anybody else. Compare yourself to what you did yesterday and beat that, and keep on being a more productive human being to the world right now on what you did yesterday. And that's what you could feel good about and have confidence in. And you know what? If you fall off the wagon, so to speak, just get right back on the horse and stay focused again. Don't, just because if you zagged off your goal for 1 or 2 days and you got off track, doesn't mean you have to throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? So stick with it. Okay, you're literally one day away. You could be 1 week. You could be one person away from your breakthrough in your career or your life. And so don't give up now. Stick with it. That's how you have that higher life design. So look forward to helping you arrive at your next intended destination, healthy, wealthy, and happy.